2006, and I've come across some crazy Vegas dudes. I'm talking about 2 baby mamas.
Oh no.
Still trying to wife you.
Oh Lord.
Got the chick on the side.
Oh no.
Like, it's just ridiculous. And I know it's probably everywhere, but Vegas dudes are Vegas dudes. So, go ahead.
Exactly. I've been here my entire life. I moved here from San Antonio, Texas when I was 3 years old, so I know completely, fully about Vegas dudes. I have dudes. I dated actually a basketball player, and I found out he had 2 chicks on the side, 2 girlfriends, including me, and lived with the girl who took care of him and paid his bills and was still cheating on her. So, what exactly does that tell you? I can go on stories all day long.
It's crazy when you think you have everything in somebody and you still find room for somebody else. Like, why would you want to do that? This doesn't make any sense.
I really think that people cheat. I think it's 2 ways people cheat. One, because they've never had it happen to them, and they've been living a single and free life where there's just no boundaries.
Like, they're not ready really to settle down. Or...
Exactly, and nobody's stopping them. If they want to have, basically they're taking it too. And then you have the other kind that just thinks that SHIC, they can do whatever they want when they want, and I can find somebody else. That's true. There you can find anybody else because there's a lot of bodies running around Vegas. There's a lot of vaginas running around Vegas too. But to have somebody who's, actually worthwhile is something totally different. Somebody who's smart, pretty, not have to be pretty, but have their stuff together, who's respectful, who's going to stay for you through thick and thin. That's a rarity. And for dudes to slip those that away, it's funny. And then you see dudes in their 30s, 32, 33, 34, saying, well, I wish I should have done this, I wish I had done that, I wish I got my looks together, and it turned out a lot of good dudes. But you just have to realize is kind of your looks ain't gonna last forever.
Right.
It's a temporary thing, so you can get somebody for a lifetime. So if you mess up when you're younger, that's a wrap. It's same for women too.
But I think also some people try to rush into relationships too fast. Like, we're only 21, 22, so we're already trying to get married at the age of 21, 22. We haven't really experienced everything there is to experience in relationships, so I think that leaves open areas to try to branch out and try other things. But I feel like if you're going to try out other things, why not get rid of that person you're with, or just, you know what I'm saying, like, break up with them?
I agree too. I believe if you're not, that's why I told you I'm with. If we're going to be in a relationship, I'm single, so if we're going to be in a relationship, my thing is, if you ever feel the need to cheat, talk to somebody else, have a thing on whatever, one night stand, break it with me first.
Right.
Because if I find out, it's going to be busting the windows out your car. Okay? Because I feel like you have the balls enough to cheat. You have the balls enough to whip the snake out the cage. I have the balls enough to mess up your car or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's more like not a crazy thing. People like, oh, no, she's crazy. It's not a crazy thing. I realize that too. That's another thing. When dudes say girls are crazy, they're not crazy. They cheated on them.
I think it's just because our feelings get hurt easily, and when you get into a relationship that is, you're putting your all into it, it's like, what am I getting in return? If you go out and cheat on that person, they're going to feel like they have nothing left except to make you feel even worse than they felt, like when you cheated on them. So,
Exactly.
cheat on me, I'm going to hurt you as bad as you hurting me.
There's nothing worse than that you put your heart and soul and your feelings and your emotions and your time and your energy
And your money.
And your money. We'll say that motherfucker again. Your goddamn money.
And your family, and your friends. Like,
and they
all
just,
your personal life.
they just cheated on me. There's another one. I was talking to this dude, and he had lived in California, and I talked to him for a little bit, and he had a girlfriend, and I had no clue about it. And he had moved to Texas, and I was like, well, I can come visit you. I can come drive down there. I had no clue, and I had went on his MySpace page. And do you know I caught that nigga writing a comment because the girl's page was open. I caught him on there. I said, oh, hell no. So I forwarded all them damn emails to her account. Yes, I did. On Facebook and MySpace. Because like I said before, and I'll say it again, if you got the balls enough to cheat, you got the balls enough to be fucking exposed.
I remember one time I was dating this guy out here, and it was like puppy love. It wasn't nothing serious, but the fact that I was putting my time, my effort, my money, and all that other stuff into him. He had a girlfriend and I didn't know nothing about her. drafted some stuff, so I was really his secretary and not his girlfriend, supposedly.
Aren't you always fucking the secretary anyway?
Girl, we got so many names, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I guess that goes with some of that.
Nice, sis. Totally, completely crazy. But girls, why they cheat? Only thing I can think of girls why they cheat is, one, they've been emotionally hurt in the past, they're just getting back. Number two, they don't care. There's a lot of girls out here that are pimps. And I didn't used to think that a lot of girls are pimps. But they are. They can be just as bad as dudes.
Right.
And there's nothing else worse, ladies. Let me tell you. This is all aside from the cheating and the playing. When a guy moves on and you're still following him. I had one of my homeboys tell me that I guess one of his homegirls, one of his homeboys had got a new girlfriend, right? So, the ex-girlfriend found out they had a new girlfriend. And they were all together chilling, I guess at the bowling alley or whatever.
Not kind of she befriended her.
Having fun. No, girl, did not befriend her. It was her birthday. The ex-girlfriend found out. They were both inside the bowling alley or whatever. She busted the window out that bitch's car, slashed her tires, gave her a car, balloons on it, and said, "Happy birthday, bitch."
One thing I don't understand is why women take cheating out on the other woman. Like, first of all, if that's your man that's cheating, take it out on him, not her. If she knows about it and she's come on posting you, that's a different story. But if it's somebody who don't even know your name, never seen you, know you exist, then why are you mad at her? Wanting to fight her, wanting to whoop her ass? Like, what did she do to you? Besides taking your man, obviously, but take it out on him, not her. Like,
exactly, because he's in the event, he's the one who chose her. And if you get rid of her,